The critical attitude seems to many unfruitful. That is because in the body politic they can achieve nothing with their critique. But what seems an unfruitful attitude is simply a weak attitude. A critique with weapons can smash the state. The canalization of a river. The grafting of a fruit tree. The education of a person. The reconstruction of a state. These are all instances of a fruitful critique. And they are also instances of art.
Ich will gehen. Ich will nicht. Ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen, ob ich will gehen. With the one I love, calculate the cost. Whether it's good, he loves me. With whom I love, ich will gehen. With the one I love, ich will nicht calculate the cost. Ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen, ob ich will gehen. With whom I love, ich will gehen. With the one I love, ich will nicht calculate the cost. Ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen, ob ich will gehen. With whom I love, whom I love, whom I love, whom I love, you I love, cost too much, too much, love. I want to go with the one I love. I don't want to calculate the cost. I don't want to think about whether it's good that he loves me. I want to go with whom I love.
Alcohol.
All right then, syphilis 2.
There'll be 2 marks 50.
The club.
There you are, correct.
Syphilis. No, only syphilis. That's the most gruesome of the lot, isn't it?
You can't have syphilis by itself. The lecture starts with clap. Clap it is then.
My sister couldn't sleep a wink last night. She was that excited.
Why not come here for a change, me think. True say, normally, me go pan a cinema Thursday.
That alley alone's worth my money.
Move along, please. Keep your money ready. Clap 1 mark. Genital warts 160. Syphilis 250.
Clap.
1 mark, that's only 50 pfennigs.
That is all I intend to pay.
Then you can't get in. Next.
Let's see about that. Do you mean I must catch all these hideous diseases just because I haven't got more than 50 pfennig on me?
Syphilis 2 marks 50, right?
I won't get a ticket then?
No.
And what about my health? My wife? The kids?
What about me? My lecture? My expenses? My equipment? Taxes? Move along, will you, or I'll call the police.
Oh, piss off then, you little old bastard, old bastard.
Oh, he's in a right mood, that one.
Wonder where him fear go now. Him did look as if him did gonna pay him back.
Oh, look at that. There he goes. Into the brothel. Oh.
Oh, bloody swine!
On 50 pfennigs! That's a laugh. Clap 1 mark. Ladies and gentlemen, lecture's starting right now. If you can't get in now, come back in half an hour. We're open all night.
Hi, I'm Schmidt. I represent the Evening Chronicle. Have you got a moment?
The gentleman's from the press. Certainly.
Quite a show you're having here.
Sold out.
That must be gratifying. Very gratifying. In the view of the good cause, I mean.
That's what I meant.
Tell me, what is it you're actually showing?
In my establishment, you can view the dread harvested venereal disease. A fiery call to the victims to have themselves treated before poison destroys body and mind.
Are you drumming up trade for any particular physician?
What do you mean by that, sir? I'm doing this out of pure concern for my fellow beings. Think of those thousands of sufferers driven by the demon alcohol into the arms of harlots.
I see. You're an idealist. What made you devote your life to your fellows?
For years, I have observed the wanton ways of our city, how drink and alcohol only prepare the way for prostitution and crime.
Crime. You speak excellent prose, did you know that? Did you have the advantage of an higher education?
Only elementary school, I'm afraid. My parents were too poor to make a good breadwinner of me.
Good breadwinner of me. Can I ask you a few questions about your life and career?
My life is an open book. I'm a self-made man. I like things tidy. My father was ruined by drink. My mother was sick. My early years were marked by poverty, deprivation, and humiliation.
So you got your profound understanding of social injustice quite young, and realized that prostitution lies at the root of it all, and accordingly chose this alley for your mission.
Of course, the enemy has to be fought on the spot. I shall not rest until the last of these unfortunates turns his back to this unfortunate places of misery.
It is a pleasure listening to you. Are you open only at nights?
Yes, and for this reason only.
But that means sacrificing your nights.
I'm used to that.
Used to that. May I ask you what led you to choose such an ingenious attack upon this social evil?
What do you mean?
Was it something you read? Did you have a model? Or was it some kind of revelation?
Let's say it was a revelation.
Like what?
I saw people deprived of their money and health. How much better, I thought, if in exchange for that money, they at least got to keep their health.
Ah, so it's primarily for financial reasons.
Good God, no! What gave you that idea? It was purely for more reasons. I thought danger of ignorance drives this search to their destruction. One must show them what this deeds of vice do to them. Then the stews will go bankrupt and the customers be saved.
But you charge admission for educational reasons?
Of course, what people don't pay for, they don't appreciate. I charge 2 marks 50 for syphilis. Over there, they need to pay at least 5 marks. Wine not included.
But at least they get the real thing.
Gentlemen, this is no laughing matter.
I'm sorry. And what has the effect of your lectures been?
Sold out.
I mean, on your audience.
The best that could be imagined. Fainting and vomiting.
Splendid.
And what's more, those brothels over there are empty now. Too late.
How do you know?
Under my floodlight here, no visitors remains unnoticed. Do you notice any now? And you can tell by the piano if there is anyone inside.
Excellent way to check on your success. Positively ingenious. But it can't have been easy starting this whole thing up on your own.
It is always hard to break new ground. The municipal authorities were against it, naturally. Particularly because of the late hour.
But in the end, they put this side at your disposal.
They did.
And the whole thing was financed by anonymous private benefactors?
It was, but the lecture is now finished.
I have enough for my editor. Thank you very much. It will appear in the newspapers. I love the newspapers.
A pleasure. Would you like to attend the next lecture?
No thanks. I don't care for that sort of thing.
But perhaps you wait a few moments before the next lecture starts. I'm giving a brief address.
Thank you very much. That I'll do. You're such an excellent speaker, you know?
I feel sick.
I've thrown up. Thank God they provided buckets.
That feeling of disgust afterward, it's like coming out of a brothel oneself.
Is it worth it?
Oh, absolutely. Especially the syphilis section. Some beautiful things there.
Allow me, my name's Ben Clip, President of the Christian Catholic Young Workers Association. We're thinking of visiting your exhibition.
It's open to everyone.
May I ask if there's any reductions?
No! Not as a rule. We are from the official Young Workers Association.
We are?
Catholic?
Christian Catholic.
Yes. Then we'll make an exception. How many gentlemen are there?
Unfortunately, only half of them. 73.
Then you can book the whole lecture. That will be 100 marks the lot.
Would that cover all sections?
Yes. Gonorrhea, genital warts, and syphilis.
Here you are. 100 marks.
But mind you, no singing.
Of course not.
Can't disturb people's sleep.
Sleep? Nobody's living here.
How about over there across the street? They sleep all night now I'm in.
Oh yes, I see. Splendid. No, we won't sting.
Please recommend me to your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly be patient for another quarter of an hour. I can assure you it won't take longer this time. Yeah. Perhaps you'll look in tomorrow night.
I will, thank you.
How quiet it is now. After midnight there'll be no customers and it's hell having to stay up after that. But it's the light. The light is beautiful. Oh. Silence. Oh. Bankruptcy. Oh. A dry riverbed. Oh, the water's gone. Oh. I wonder when they'll be able to get that piano going.
Vi holder om hinanden. Dyre laner mellem mine fingre, imens dine kærtegn føles som sandpapir. En kortvarig tilfredsstillelse. Vi spiser middag sammen, imens de på udkig efter mig. Vi snakker om vejret og vores langvarige venskab. Alt andet ville være for trist.
Paddock!
Huh?
Oh, hang on a minute, love. I can't hear a word you're saying. Let me go in here. Is it free? Of course it's free. There's no fucking here. Bloody Nora. Oh, God, Olivia leaves it in such a tip when she uses it. Have you a moment, Paddock?
By all means. The lecture's still on.
Business is booming.
Sold out.
Paddock,
Mr. Paddock to you.
Pardon, Mr. Paddock. I merely thought that we were old friends.
Not to my knowledge.
An old customer, then.
What do you want now? Haven't you got anything else to do?
We're spring cleaning, actually. Where is it? Hang on a minute. Girls, can you be quiet? There's not even anyone here. Now, Paddock, I wanted to apologise for that little misunderstanding the other day.
Oh, don't bother.
You know, because of the way you were treated.
I'm overwhelmed.
Well, we're just so busy, and you know how
You're still busy?
Now you're being sarcastic again.
I merely thought I was doing you a favour. Reducing your business a bit so that you can treat your customers a bit better.
But it's our money you're earning.
But decently, mind you.
Decently? What do you mean, decently? You're taking the bread out of our mouths.
You've got your wine now and you've got it all to yourselves.
My girls? What of them?
They're only poor because they're your girls.
You're making it very difficult for an old tart like me, Paddock. Now listen. I'm sorry of the way you were thrown out of our house the other day, all right?
And I'm sorry too, but unlike you, I did something about it.
You were one of our best customers.
And yet you threw me out because I was temporarily embarrassed.
Tell me frankly, what is all of this nonsense? Why are you going around showing these disgusting things to people as if you're going to change the world?
You know very well that that's not the point. I simply figured on a way to bring some light into this alley, to illuminate your disgusting trade.
Ah, so it was out of spite. And all you wanted was to fix an electric floodlight somewhere, And that's why you staged this whole farce? All the petitions, all the benefactors, all for a fucking floodlight!
I couldn't very well stand here all by myself and hold it in my hand like a lamppost now, could I? I couldn't afford that. You yourself said you can't do anything without money.
What a miserable specimen you are.
You overestimate me. It just so happened to be a good idea that turned into a blessing for thousands.
We all know you.
You're right. I did draw attention to myself.
Maltreating my girls so that they come running to me, howling half naked, refusing to pay, kicking up a fuss. Yourself the worst of the lot of them, a miserable scoundrel that we had to throw out. We had to throw out.
And risen from the dead on the third day, resurrected and ascended to heaven, creator of a welfare institution, champion of public morality, capitalist.
Bastard! Pig! Degenerate! Go on, fuck off! Don't want to talk.
Kto silny walczy, kto chory zdycha. I tak być powinno. Mocnym pomaga się, słabszych się spycha. I tak być powinno. Kto pada, temu dołóż kopniaka. I tak być powinno. Wroga kto pobił, ten żre dziś prosiaka. I tak być powinno. Kucharz po bitwie zmarłych nie liczy. I tak być powinno. Czym większa rzeźnia, tym więcej zdobyczy. tak być powinno. Co ham uszarpał, ten pan pcha w żołądek. I tak być powinno. Ten dobry, komu dobrze się wiedzie, i tak być powinno. Zły to taj, co ciągle w tej wiecie. I tak być powinno.
Frau Haag, that dried up old hussy. Who does she think she is? And all that because the Young Workers' Association is honoring me with a visit. Envy. Envy, I tell you. And that man earwigging. Public servant my ass, as if that gives him the right to look into my private affairs. Common slander, to which we pioneers of decency have always been exposed. That's what I told him. This could be awkward. But I've got the gift of the gab, as that idiot reporter said earlier. And tomorrow my life story will appear in the newspaper, filled with deeply touching details. It might still do no harm to dispel of any lingering doubts about my higher moral purpose before things get out of hand.
How did you like it?
Very much. But it really is hell on earth, isn't it?
Isn't it? Absolute hell. And all because of prostitution. Padre, if you will permit, I'd like to talk to you for a moment. Get it off my chest. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You know? My dear young friends, you have been shown the dread aspects of vice, the horrible diseases that result from prostitution. It is no accident that this establishment, destined to serve a high moral purpose, is situated at this particular spot. It is an act of protest. My dear young friends, I'm not attacking the poor unfortunates who dwell in these places. I'm attacking the places themselves. I am attacking their very spirit. I don't condemn the young unfortunate women compelled like slaves to sell their bodies that were once the work of God without even being allowed to keep the money. Only a brute would turn against them. They are the victims. Their lot is more pitiful than that of cart horses, more harrowing than that of convicts, more terrible than that of the mortally sick. They feel their immortal souls decaying, their body rotting away. They have to comply with the wishes of dirty rotters and degenerate scoundrels, and they must serve men's bestial lusts and let themselves be infected with incurable diseases.
Oh, the poor little darlings.
Look at these lips, these rotting gums. Once they sang the Lord's praises in church as loudly as yours did. This ravaged head, like yours, it was once caressed by a loving mother's hand, just like yours. Above this breast, now pitted by pus, hung a little golden crucifix above it, just as above yours. These eyes, or what's left of them, bleary, rotting in their sockets, they gladdened a parent's heart when they first opened, just like yours. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that when temptations whisper and the devil beckons, perhaps there is still time. Perhaps you will be spared. Perhaps it is not too late. Be grateful for your chance of salvation. Don't pile new wrongs onto the old.
Very well spoken. Only someone chosen by the Lord could speak like that. We thank you very much.
Padre, I was only doing my duty.
Any tips?
Yeah, a few marks.
Let's have them.
But they're mine.
They're not. Don't be insolent. You're being paid by me.
Then you can rattle off that junk yourself from now on. Anyway, who wants to work in that smell?
You're fired.
Suits me. And this time, I'll really go. This time, you've made a mistake. I'm through. Can't pay for any fun on those wages. And besides, it turns one's stomach. I'm through, I tell you.
Are you serious?
Oh, changed your mind again? No. This time, it won't work. I'm going inside to pack up, and you can keep an eye on your own dirty stuff from now on.
Oh, keep it. You've misunderstood me. You're too touchy, boy.
No. This time I've had it. For good. And don't call me boy.
Damn! Oh, what a day. Just when I've never spoken better. Now I know what Whitson means. I was filled with the Holy Ghost, but Fortune's a woman. She protects fools. All this hanging round now. On an empty stomach too. Who can eat in a place like this? You can dream about it. When I think of the time it's going to take to teach the next one and coach them all those Latin words, damn drudgery. On top of that, that bloody official. Jackass. Stupid.
What the hell the matter? Open up!
As if that damn floodlight wasn't enough.
Open up! Or are you all on holiday?
Wonder what they want. First like the fortnight.
Emano un miros de lubricant. Ochilor sunt mânjiți de rimel. Le poți vedea noaptea introducând diafragme urite. Zi de zi merg să-mi câștig pâinea în schimb de minciunile sunt la vânzare. Sperând că propriile minciuni vor câștiga ceva. E iad. Erai suma câștigată de termină dacă te arzi sau vei cânta la harpă. Aur în munților, ulei pe coastă, visând în cele noi al lor e câștigul cel mai mare.
Enough in the kitty, Mr. Paddock.
What's that? Oh, clear off, will you?
Don't lose your temper, Mr. Paddock. We've got our old customers back again.
Where's the music then?
Tonight's only 5 mark customers, but things will improve.
Oh, you should know.
Listen, Mr. Paddock.
Since then, quite a lot had happened. Quite a lot, I said.
Well, I haven't noticed anything.
In first place, our old customers have started coming back. One up to me. And in second place, you made a speech.
Right. Your powers of observation do you credit.
That speech was rubbish.
From your point of view, yours and mine.
Oh, ha ha ha, very funny. Now will you explain?
Oh, I will. And I did want to apologise for that little misunderstanding a while ago.
Let's get back to my speech.
The point of your speech, if I understood it correctly, was that my girls were being exploited.
But it isn't quite correct. Instead of going on and on about those lips that once sung the Lord's praises, you might as well have mentioned the schnapps they once drank, less effective, nearer the truth.
But I don't want to dwell on that.
You know it anyway. You studied long enough with us.
That my business has got to show a profit is correct, but usually my takings are considerably higher than yours.
Why was my speech rubbish?
Oh, let's look at your business prospects first.
You're doing quite well because no one has seen your exhibits before unless he's been one himself, which is a very high price to pay.
But no one will visit your show twice.
You'll go bankrupt and my business will open 2 weeks after.
Well, that's got nothing to do with my speech.
Yes, it has.
The point of your speech was that you wanted to do away with the origin of the infection, prostitution itself. But that means doing away with the own source of your business, which flows from it like water from a tap. In short, if you choose to educate your customers, then that's your business. But if you educate my girls,
then prostitution will perish, and you yourself too.
and that's what you were doing when you made my girls come to me weeping again as you did today.
Now, wasn't that right to call your speech rubbish?
All right then. Very well. What next? Now what?
At last!
That's better.
And now a piece of advice. Shut down and invest your earnings in our business.
What's that?
What she said!
And what about my reputation? What about the municipal authorities letting me have this site? What about the interviews I gave the papers? Huh?
Small inconveniences, but think of the results.
My reputation.
What do you mean, your reputation?
If you want to go on ruining all of us, I'll just have to show up your real motives.
What about the way you treated me when you chucked me out of the brothel and...
Oh, I didn't. Carmen did. And that was when you were a nobody, when you didn't have any cash on you. Now that you're my partner, you can do what you like with her. Have you seen the new photos?
No. I've been out of touch.
Well, this is Carmen. And here she is from the front. And in profile.
And here, very sexy, Ludmila Alfas.
Full length.
Look at those eyes.
Those breasts.
That mouth.
A charming little hand.
All right. I shall inspect your establishment.
No more customers now. Sure. And anyway, my assistant's still in. Stick around a few minutes, will you? I'm going out of business.
Not another minute!
This place is going to pot anyway.
Ta-ra, Patek.
Oh, where are you?
On my wall hangs a Japanese carving, the mask of an evil demon, decorated with gold lacquer. Sympathetically, I observe the swollen veins of the forehead, indicating what a strain it is to be evil.
Let the jackass make his inquiries. I'll tell him myself. Hey, you? Where are you?
Why are you calling me, Mr. Paduk?
Have you changed your mind again?
Only on condition
On
that...
what condition? You're fired. Get out before I toss you out badly. You exploiter, rotter, degenerate scoundrel.
I'll make you pay for this. I'll tell the world about you and your past.
You do that, my friend. Tell them I'm a brothel keeper. Tell them I make 100 marks a day. Go on and tell every man that you got something between his legs. Off with you.
Bastard!
Now, to give the whole thing a bit of tone, we might install a projector and show sex education films. We'd certainly get police permission for that. Then, with our contacts, we might get a law passed punishing private fornication with penal servitude and abortion with death. That would make business boom unbelievably. That's it then. Finished. All you need is ideas. 2 weeks at most, and business will start up once again. One of our customers came back today.
Here you can see respectable folk, keeping to God's own laws. So far he hasn't taken heed.
You, who sit safe and warm indoors,
Help to relieve our bitter need. How virtuously we had begun. The world, however, did not wait, but soon observed what followed on. It's fear of God that brought us to that state. How fortunate the man with none.
Appetizing young love for sale. Love that's fresh and still unspoiled. Love that's fresh and slightly soiled. Love for sale. Like to sample my supply.
Ich will gehen. Ich will nicht. Ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen ob. Ich will gehen. With the one I love, calculate the cost, whether it's good, he loves me, with whom I love, ich will gehen. With the one I love, ich will nicht, calculate the cost, ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen ob, ich will gehen. With whom I love, ich will gehen. With the one I love, ich will nicht, calculate the cost, ich will nicht darüber nachdenken oder wissen ob, ich will gehen. With whom I love, whom I love, whom I love, whom I love, you I love, you I love, cost too much, too much, my love. I want to go with the one I love. I don't want to calculate the cost. I don't want to think about whether it's good that he loves me. I want to go with whom